out with the one and only top pick tonight of the free-for-all, Amity LeVay. What is going on?
Hi, Papa Dank. How are
Hi,
you?
Amity. Should I get my earplugs on?
No. See, I'm in a really good mood today. So, like you heard him say, I was the number one pick out of this entire thing here today. Hours and hours that we were sitting here, I came out on top. Now, that's not really much of a surprise. It shouldn't be a surprise to anybody because clearly, come on, right?
All right. What about tonight? Now that Tiffany has won that Goddesses Championship, you attacked her tonight. What is up with that?
This is going to be so easy because I've already beaten Tiffany Avatar. And if I could beat her, like, come on. It's not even much of a challenge. So, Tiff, I guess I'll see you soon, Cotton Candy Princess.
All right. Once again, congratulations, Amity LeVay.
Thanks, Papa Dank. Do you want me to scream?
I got to go, Amity.
Yeah, good idea.
It's the Cotton Candy Princess Tiffany Avatar, and I am here to let you know that I will be gracing Big Event New York, and I hope to see you all there.
All right, go ahead.
Ain't a protector, by the way.
Yeah.
So you really would think.
I know you got to go, but how do you feel being here real quick?
I am so excited to be here.
What about, Michael Myers?
We could add 2 more dents to this chip.
Follow her. Where can you follow you at?
You can follow me on Instagram
So I'm out of this bitch. Got a big match tonight at Victory Pro Wrestling, right, Britt?
Yes. Hola. First of all, I have to say it. If not, it's not me. I'm so sorry.
I wish I could. What's the thing?
Papa Dank, do you edit these videos?
Steven is there.
You don't want to miss this one. No.
Welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Dank, and today I have a very special guest for everyone. Let me bring to you the one, the only. What's up? Oh, you are on mute, Bashley. We are live and you are mute. But while you are unmuting yourself, let's talk about you being the first ever Ally Pro Wrestling Women's Champion.
All right. Sorry
There
about
we
that.
go.
What happened? It was working fine before we went to break there.
It happens. Anything can happen on live streaming. All right, let's talk about this upcoming event you got. You got Night of Champions 8.
Yes, I am in a 6-woman scramble this coming up weekend in Cleves, Ohio for Battle on the Border, and it is going to be wild.
That is crazy. Who's in the match with you?
So we have Storm Garcon, Alexis Littlefoot, Super Oprah, Casey Clay, Sebastian. I think that is it. Yep, and then myself.
Wow, that's going to be one hell of a match right there for you.
It is.
All right, let's go into your history a little bit. Let's talk about how you fell in love with professional wrestling.
So, for me, I've been a wrestling fan my entire life, like pretty much since I can ever remember. I grew up with boy cousins, one older, one a little younger. I was right in the middle of them, and it's pretty much just what we did. We watched wrestling, we practiced moves on the trampoline, we got in trouble for hurting each other. It was a good time.
All right, awesome. Did you grow up watching wrestling?
Yep, my whole life.
Who were some of your favorites?
So, I'm kind of a little off the wall. As a kid, my absolute favorite was Tatanka.
Tatanka?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
all right.
kind of one you don't hear about too often anymore.
Why was he your favorite?
I think for me, I just loved the whole aspect of like his dance. He came out and he did the whole like Native American dance, and like I just, it just got me so excited every time.
It brought you in, huh?
Mhm. Like I definitely was into Undertaker and the Hardys, but for me, when Tatanka's music hitting, I was just like, as a little girl, like, yeah.
Nice. Okay. All right.
And
Good
you'll have
stuff.
to excuse me today. I am getting over being sick. I've got kind of a scratchy
Oh,
throat. I'll try not to have any
all
coughing fits on us today.
right. It's okay. It happens. We all get sick. We're all
Yep.
human.
I've also got a hound dog in the background, so hopefully she doesn't go off, but sorry if she does.
No problem. No problem. All right. Let's go into. You decided to become a professional wrestler. Where did you go train, and who were your trainer or trainers, and what were your thoughts during that initial training?
Um, so my story, I actually never really set out to be a wrestler. I was playing roller derby, living near Nashville, driving down the road one day and heard a ad on the radio about tried and true pro wrestling searching for bombshell promoter girls.
Okay.
So, like automatically my ears were just like, what? Clarksville has a promotion, a wrestling promotion? I love wrestling. So, I'm like, I could be a promoter girl. So I went ahead and I did this promoter girl search with them. I ended up being one of the 5. And
Oh, okay.
as soon as they found out, I did roller derby, they were like, well, we have a training academy. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I could do this.
Uh-huh.
And so, it was all over from there. I was super fortunate to be trained there, tried and true. Crimson was the owner. Jeremiah Plunkett and Tom Latimer were the head trainers.
Oh, okay.
So I had just a really great start, great connections.
Yeah, good stuff.
hmm
Tom Latimer, currently in NWA.
Plunkett's there too from
Oh,
time
he
to
is?
time. Yep, he'll pop up.
I got a couple of friends there, the Slime Balls. They're there too.
Oh yeah, I've met those guys. They're awesome. I'm so
Yeah,
glad for their opportunity.
yeah, they're pretty cool. All right, let's go into your first match. Who was your first opponent, and what were your thoughts during your first match?
Oh wow, let me even go back to try to remember this. What's funny is I remember like 3 or 4. I'm not sure I can even, remember the very first match.
Okay, all right. Let's go into your toughest match. Who was your toughest match so far, and who was your opponent, and why was it so tough for
These are all good questions I'm going to have to think about for a minute.
you? No worries, no worries. While you are doing that, I'm going to check Instagram real quick and see who's over there. Oh, DJ Rooster is there. What's up, DJ Rooster? How are you?
Toughest match. You know, I'd probably say maybe the last match, like Alexis Littlefoot and I had, it was a pretty rough time.
What was so rough about it? Was it like difficult to get through?
Well, I got jumped basically after, and it was a
Oh
pretty rough
no.
one. And she's one I'm going to be facing in this crazy scramble coming up, so we will see what happens.
Maybe a little payback?
Perhaps. Perhaps.
All right. Let's go to an opponent you want to wrestle, but you haven't wrestled yet, and why?
Okay, sure. And
you
I
wanna-
just remembered my first match if we want to go back to that.
Let's go. Let's rewind it a little bit.
All right, we'll go back to the first match. That's all right?
Yes.
Okay. So it was actually Jennifer Justice.
Okay.
And I was at Nonstop Wrestling Alliance, a little town, Paris, Tennessee. So, and I believe it was actually not a singles match. We were in like some kind of tag team they threw me in, intergender. So, for me, that was pretty wild because I hadn't even had a singles match yet, and I got thrown into this wild tag team match. And I'm pretty sure that she went over, but I know it's one of those things like you don't even know what you're thinking because your mind is just going a million miles a minute, and it's hard to slow it down. But she ended up being someone, her and I have just went back and forth for quite some time till I moved up here to Ohio.
Okay. All right. If you can
So
have
then
it. Got
your
it.
next question was who I would want to wrestle.
Yes.
So I actually just met Shauna Reed recently. Her and I were supposed to have a match a while back, and she didn't make it. And I know she's going to be at Battle on the Border this weekend, wrestling their champion. And she's somebody I would really love to have a singles match with. I'm sure it's going to happen sometime. But I think, she's a great wrestler and somebody to learn from.
Okay. All right. I agree. I had her on like 6 months ago, I believe.
Yeah, I think it would be a good time to have a singles match against her.
All right. Let us know when that happens. All right. Let's go into stuff you like to do for fun. Do you collect? Do you watch TV? Certain shows you're into?
So I don't have a lot of free time. Between, wrestling, I'm also a gear maker. So that takes
Okay.
up a lot of time. And then I'm a ninja obstacle course instructor during the week for kids.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, that's kind of like fun too. Like I do fun jobs.
Yeah.
As far as like actual fun stuff, I enjoy outdoor stuff. I love kayaking, hiking, camping, uh,
Okay.
riding motorcycles, passenger, of course, though.
Right. All right.
Roller
Any
skating, obviously.
roller skating? Roller skating's fun. I haven't done
I
that in
love it. Yeah, I'm
so
so excited. It's
long.
nice out. Gotta go
Oh,
skating.
how is it over there? Up here, it's cold, man.
Oh, it's beautiful out today. I just got back from walking the dogs.
I think it's like 50 here.
Yeah,
It's
I'd say we're
cold.
probably 70 or so. It's super nice out today.
Oh man, I hope that weather comes over here to New York.
You're in New York.
I'm in Long Island, New York. Yes.
Oh.
You ever? Let's talk about that. Have you ever had any matches up here in the Northeast?
I have not. So I actually am just trying to, build my confidence in wrestling still. I've been in about 3 years, so I haven't really shot to be flown anywhere yet. But I feel like I'm on track to try to get out there sometime in the next year or two.
Okay. All right. All right. We could send you some information for some promotions out here.
Sure, that would be great.
FYI. All right. Let's go. Actually, any recent gear you made for someone?
I mean, I have stuff, but I don't like. I'd have to, get off to pull up pictures.
No, no, no. But have you made any for some other professional wrestlers recently?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I just made some for the promoter of Allied Pro Wrestling, Henry, this past weekend. I'm always making it. I'm always working on something.
Gotcha, gotcha. All right, let's talk about promotions you want to work for that you haven't worked for, and how come?
So I actually just got an email from, I believe they're Tri-State Wrestling, who often runs shows here in Hamilton, where I live in Ohio, and also Indiana. And I had went to their show not too long ago and thought they put on a really great show. So I actually did get an email back from them and might be able to work for them coming up September or November. Another promotion I've been trying to get out to is War Wrestling. They have, sent me messages a couple times, and then, of course, I was booked the couple times that they did ask me. So hopefully that happens at some point. I've heard a lot of great things about their company.
Okay. What about goals for 2024? Any goals you have for this year?
So far, maybe to start getting flown out to some promotions. I think that's going to be a goal for this year. I haven't really sent out those emails yet, but it's on my to-do list. I got a whole list.
All right, all right. What about going overseas? Any thoughts to any overseas promotions you would like to work or countries?
I haven't really picked out any specific promotions yet. I've heard a lot of great things about working in Japan. So that would be, a dream to get to go work a few promotions over in Japan.
Okay, all right. What's your favorite food? What does Bashley love to munch on?
Oh, I love food. It's hard to say favorite. I'm big on the pasta and bread. I like
Okay.
my carbs. Probably, I think if I had to say, like, I have a French fry or tater tot problem.
Okay. All right. Not a bad problem to have. Depends.
Not a bad problem, but when I'm craving that bad food, I want some French fries, good deep fried French fries.
All right. Is there any toppings you like extra on them? I had cheese fries recently.
Cheese. I'll do some chili cheese fries from time to time, but really, I just like the French fries.
Okay. All right. Have you ever? I don't know if they have this out. Have they have a Checkers out there?
I don't think so. I think we have Rallies, which is similar though.
Okay. All right. Do they have? Are they like seasoned fries?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I don't know if they're the same company or just very similar, but I'm pretty sure their food is, you know,
They're similar. All right.
yeah, super similar with the seasoned, like kind of peppery fries.
Yes, they're real.
Hmm.
Those types of fries are really good.
Yeah.
Even though I personally try to stay away from fries because of the carbs,
Hmm.
but when I have it, I have it.
Yep.
I
Same.
go all out for that, man. All
Same.
right.
Sonic's a staple for after shows, because you can't find a lot of things open, and they've got the tater tots.
That's true. I don't know if they have it out there, but I was at working on a show in New Jersey over here, and we went to the Wawa after.
Oh, yeah. So I did not have great experiences with Wawa, but now I'm a Sheets girl. I love Sheets, and we do have a few of those up north in Ohio.
Okay. Now I had a double burger and cheese fries, and the burger I thought was really good, but the fries
Hmm.
didn't. I didn't
Didn't do
even
it
eat.
for you.
I didn't eat it all. Let's put it that way.
So the first time I ever ate at Wawa, I got buffalo chicken mac and cheese, and I couldn't eat it. It was that bad. Like, just processed yucky chicken and no flavor, like flavorless pasta. It was rough. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if
No
I just
bueno.
had bad experiences. It was during 2020 and the whole COVID BS.
Oh, let's not get started on
I
that.
might,
All right.
yeah. So I might have to give Wawa another try. I heard they're coming up this way, but
Okay. All right. All right.
if I see a Sheets, I'm pulling over.
I don't think there's a sheets out by us out here.
You'll have to try it sometime if you haven't.
Yeah, I will definitely do that. Serena says, "What's the one piece of advice you wish someone would given you when you first started wrestling?"
Maybe just not to be so hard on myself. I'm my own worst enemy.
Okay.
Like, I've honestly gotten a lot of just great advice. I've been steered in the right direction, lots of good connections. I just haven't taken as many chances as I should have in the past 3 years just because I doubt myself so much.
Right. Okay. All right. What about thoughts about going to the West Coast, California, stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm from California, so for me, it's not like anything special. It might be cool to get a match out there and then, be able to get some of my family and friends from the West Coast to come out and watch me.
Okay. Let them fly out though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's not cheap flying, man.
No, it's not. It's not.
I was looking
Maybe
at some
Vegas sometime. I've always loved
Vegas.
Vegas.
Sin City. Good choice. I've never been to Vegas myself, so hopefully one
Yeah,
day as well.
it's a lot different than it used to be. It used to be a real good time, but I heard now it's pretty unreasonable as far as prices go, and it's getting like everything else in life.
Expensive. No, I hear you. I hear you. All right. Let's go into if what promotion in the big promotions would you want to go to that best fits your style of wrestling?
I've been really about NWA. I've been fortunate to get to travel with them some, help with running merch, different
Okay.
little odd jobs behind the scenes. So, um, definitely if like I could pick anywhere, I already kind of feel like I have like a little family there.
Okay. All right.
Mm,
Anybody in NWA you would like to wrestle?
mm, I mean, it's kind of like, is there anybody I wouldn't want to wrestle there? You know what I mean? Um,
Gotcha.
although
Gotcha.
she intimidates the hell out of me, Camille, like,
Camille Brickhouse.
I'm sure she'd kill me, but man, it would be fun. I've gotten to train a little with her from time to time, and having a full on out match would be a good time.
Okay. Now, since you're around a lot of NWA people, what has been the best advice some of them have given you, if any, if they've given you?
Um, I'll have to think about it. I don't know if I've really gotten any like. So I would say off the top of my head, Chris Silvio is one I got to talk to for a little while, and um, some of his advice was I need to kind of like dumb down my style, if that makes sense. Like, I'm actually working on some gear for myself, but
Okay.
that's hard because I've got to do it in between everybody else's. Um, but his advice was from the moment I walk out, the crowd needs to know like exactly what I do, that I'm, it's roller derby and hard hitting. And he kind of wanted to see more of like a roller derby style, like outfit. So I thought that was good advice, and I definitely have something in the works.
Okay. All right. Hold on. I'm trying to pull up something.
Hmm.
All right. Let's talk about this flyer. Night of Champions coming
Hmm.
up. Make sure you go to the. Shoot, I'm trying to find the information. I can't see it so small in here.
No worries. It is a 6:30 p.m. bell time.
There you
Um,
go. Battle of the
we are
Border. On
at
the border.
Yep, we are in Cleves, Ohio, which I'm only about 30 minutes from there, so it's a nice little trip for me.
Awesome, awesome, man. I hope you have a great time at Night of Champions, and of course, much success to you anywhere you go.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And hopefully, you can come back someday and tell us more of your experiences on the road.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully, I'm a little bit more with
Well, you're
it.
not sick.
I've
That's
been
right.
sick, and thinking's not my strong suit today.
It's all good. It's all good. I appreciate you coming on, Bashley. Let everybody know where they can follow you and book you and buy your merch.
Yeah, sure. So I do have a Facebook page. It's Bashley Bones. My Instagram is Bashley110. I do answer messages on either page. Currently, I don't have any merch for sale online. That's
Okay.
something I'm working on. So just follow me and find me at some shows to buy some merch. I've got a few slam buddies left I need to get rid of.
Slam buddies are cool. I want to make some slam buddies for myself.
Hmm. Yeah, or
Uh,
if you want any of those, shoot me a message. I'm always willing to ship.
shoot Bashley a message for some slam buddies and
Yeah.
make sure everybody follows Bashley Bones on everywhere: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. All right.
Hmm.
As for me, make sure you guys are checking out the Papa Dank commercial currently with SICW. There it is. Make sure you follow SICW as well. And in May, they will be having FanFest 2 Wrestling at the Chase Memorial. It is that Bruiser Brody Cup that they are all doing a Rumble match for. I'm so excited, but you can go to the Fan Fest, get autographs of all your favorite wrestlers pictured here. Make sure to go to SICW Wrestling to get your tickets for that event. Also, for me, this Saturday, I will be at the big event right here in New York with PJ Savage, Ryan Peterson, and Tiffany Avatar, who just won the Goddesses of War Wrestling Championship. I want to congratulate her. PJ Savage is the Titan Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, as well as the Funhouse Champion. He will be there. Ryan Peterson, who is ring announcer for the whole Northeast for different promotions, as well as MMA and kickboxing. He will be there with me as well. And then after that, we're going to Victory Pro Wrestling's Before the Storm. So after the big event, drive down to Bayshore, which is not too far away, for Victory Pro Wrestling's Before the Storm, as all these great competitors will be in action, as well as Cameron, formerly Amari Miller, on NXT. It's sure to be a not miss event at Bashley. It's going to be great. Also want to thank my friends, the SATs, who have their own training facility, the workshop in Queens, New York. Make sure you check them out. If you're in Queens and the city, go check them out, as well as my friends at NYWC. They have a training facility out here in Long Island, in Deer Park. Make sure you check them out as well. Bashley, thank you for coming on the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you being on. As for everybody else, have a great night and stay tuned. Bashley, just hold on for 1 minute.